In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create an event. So to start off, go ahead and click your name at the top of the screen. Now this is going to take you to your edit profile page. This is basically your control panel. You can change any of your information, your organization's name, the admin details, and just basic housekeeping stuff. You can also change your password here, as well as your profile picture, and also view your volunteers, your members, and check your volunteers' member history. But in this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create an event. So go ahead and click on My Events. This is going to take you to this page, and this is going to show you all the events that you've had in the past, as well as upcoming events that are coming up in the future. But we're going to go ahead and create a new event. So I'm going to go ahead and title this event Mill Creek Field Day. And we strongly advise that you incorporate image into the picture just to help people understand what the event is about further. Go ahead and select a category that this will be pertaining to. I'm going to go ahead and put children, dance. Those are the things you do at a field day. And now we're going to go ahead and check the status. Now, if this is a public event open to all volunteers, then go ahead and select this. That means this event will be seen to every member on the Trace My Impact website. However, if this is a private event, then this will only be shown to your members. And that's one of the big differences between that. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a public event just for now. Now, the definition of event in Trace My Impact right now is kind of different than what you might think. An event is just an act where volunteer services are needed. So an event can actually be a prolonged thing. It can be a year-long thing. So if you just want a flexible event that can run for a day or maybe a couple days, or if you just want some help after school, then you can make a flexible event, and students will always be able to see that. Now, if you want a fixed event, for example, it's at a set day and time, from this time to this time on this date, then go ahead and click Fixed. Now, what most clubs want to do is say they're organizing, say this is a high school organizing science fair at a middle school. Well, in this case, they're going to want shifts, especially if this is a volunteer-oriented club. And in that case, go ahead and click Shift. Now, when you click Shift, you're going to be prompted to this screen. And this is what your volunteers will see on their end of the website. So for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to create this shifted or event with a shift. So I'm going to go ahead and select the number of volunteers that I'll need per shift. In this case, I'm going to say 4. Let's say the shift is going to be on the 29th. Now, this is kind of confusing, but this is how it works. The time is based on a 24-hour clock. So if you wanted, let's say, 4 p.m., then it would just be 12 plus 4. So this would be afternoon, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 4 p.m. So I'm going to say it's going to be from 4 p.m. to, let's say, 5 p.m., a 1-hour shift. Makes sense, right? Nope, that wouldn't make sense. It has to be one more, right? So that's 4 p.m., that's 5 p.m. It's basically military time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put in the location, Mill Creek, let's say gym, okay? Now, you can just leave it right here, but most clubs are going to have multiple shifts, so I'm just going to go ahead, for simulation's sake, add in a second shift here. I'm going to make it on the same day. And this time, I'm going to put it from 5 p.m. okay, to 6 p.m. As you can see, it's just military time. You'll get used to it. So, once again, Mill Creek Gym. I'm going to go ahead and put in the city. Let's see. Millville. Let's be creative today. Millville, and we're going to put United States. And zip code. Okay. Let's put Arizona. Why not? So go ahead and put the skills required. This is all pretty self-explanatory. Now over here in the About section, just go ahead and describe your event. Now, this is more useful for public events, but this can also help in private events if your members aren't well informed about the event. So just say, help elementary kids on their field day. Okay, and get hours. So that's kind of the point of this website, right? And it's going to be a good match for teens. Once again, this is more for vetting out public events. I'm going to go ahead and just put teens right now. So requirements, any other thing, wear tennis shoes. Okay, so you get the idea. Just enter this information in and go ahead and submit. Now, your event is now available to be seen to the set description that you put. So if you put a private event, it's going to be seen to your members. If it's a public event, it's going to be seen to everyone on Trace My Impact. And that is how you create an event on Trace My Impact.